May 28th. The bulletin board looks like it's blooming words with everybody's poems up there on all those colored sheets of paper, yellow, blue, pink, red, green. And the bookcase looks like it's sprouting books, all of them, by Mr. Walter Dean Myers, lined up, looking back at us, waiting for Mr. Walter Dean Myers himself to come to our school, right into our classroom. Wow. May 29th. I can't wait. I can't sleep. Are you sure you hid my poem that was inspired by Mr. Walter Dean Myers? I don't want to do anything to upset him. June 1st. Mr. Walter Dean Myers Day. See how it's written going down? I never in my whole life ever heard anybody who could talk like that, Mr. Walter Dean Myers. All of my blood in my veins was bubbling, and all of the thoughts in my head were buzzing, and I wanted to keep Mr. Walter Dean Myers at our school forever. June 6th. Dear Mr. Walter Dean Myers, thank you 100 million times for leaving your work and your family and your things people have to do to come and visit us in our school, in our class. We hoped you liked your visit. We think maybe you did, because you were smiling all over the place. And when you read your poems, you had the best voice, low and deep and friendly and warm, like it was reaching out and wrapping us all up in a big squeeze. And when you laughed, you had the best laugh I've ever heard in my life, like it was coming way down deep and bubbling up and rolling and tumbling out into the air. We hope we didn't ask you too many questions, but we thank you for answering every which one, and especially for saying that you would be flattered if someone used some of your words, and especially if they added a note that they were inspired by Walter Dean Myers. And it was nice of you to read all of our poems on the bulletin board, and I hope it didn't make you too sad when you read the one about my dog Sky getting smushed in the road. And I think you liked the brownies too, right? Thank you for coming to see us, Mr. Walter Dean Myers. Inside this envelope is a poem using some of your words. I wrote it. It was inspired by you, Mr. Walter Dean Myers, from your #1 fan, Jack. Love That Dog. Inspired by Walter Dean Myers, by Jack. Love that dog. Like a bird loves to fly. I said I love that dog. Like a bird loves to fly. Love to call him in the morning. Love to call him, hey there, Sky. And that is the end. He finally shared the poem that he came up with. Here are some of the poems that Miss Stretchberry used to get the students thinking. So the wheelbarrow poem. The Red Wheelbarrow is by William Carlos Williams. So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow, glazed with rain water beside the white chickens. You'll see how he has broken up the lines. Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it's queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the wood and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Tiger by William Blake. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what a mortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Dog by Valerie Worth. Under a maple tree, the dog lies down, lolls his limp, tongue yawns, rests his long chin carefully between front paws, looks up, alert, chops it with heavy jaws at a slow fly, blinks, rolls on his side, sighs, closes his eyes, sleeps all afternoon in his loose skin. The Pasture by Robert Frost. I'm going out to clean the pasture spring. I'll only stop to rake the leaves away and wait to watch the water clear. I may. I shan't be gone long. You come too. I'm going out to fetch the little calf that's standing by the mother. It's so young, it totters when she licks it with her tongue. I shan't be gone too long. You come too. Street music. The city, the always noise grinding up from the subways underground, slamming from bus tires and taxi horns and engines, of cars and trucks and all vocabularies of clash, flash, screeching, hot metal language combinations, as planes overhead roar, an orchestra of rolling drums and battle blasts assaulting my ears with the always noise of this city street music. And here is the apple picture that maybe you might want to try. So it says stem going down, apple, 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 apple yum, apple yum, apple yum, apple, juicy, 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 crunchy, 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 red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red, apple, 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 apple. Yum delicious, yum delicious, yum delicious, yum delicious, yum delicious, yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Wormy worm, yuck, yuck, yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Wormy worm, yuck, yuck. Yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum delicious, yum delicious, yum delicious, yum delicious. Apple, 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 red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, crunchy, 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 juicy, 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 apple, apple. So all these words take the shape of an apple and they all describe apple. And he got his idea for the poem Love That Dog by reading Love That Boy by Walter Dean Myers. Love that boy, like a rabbit loves to run. I said I love that boy, like a rabbit loves to run. Love to call him in the morning, love to call him, hey, there, son. So this was about a boy who didn't like to write, but he was able to find his voice through writing with the help of his teacher, a pencil, a paper, and thinking about his dog as a topic to write about. Now, poems don't always have to rhyme, but they want to you want your poem to paint a picture in the reader's head. All right, my friends, that's all. We finished the book. We will start a new read aloud when we come back from spring break. Enjoy!